Okay, so we have here an Instagram model is throwing a temper tantrum. And we have here that you're getting a lot of attention right now. All eyes on you. So maybe she's used to getting attention. She doesn't have to be a model. She could just be somebody that be, posting a lot of pictures. You know how they be saying, they call them Instagram models now. The girls that just, they're influencers. They be posting, that's what that is, okay? So let's see. So she's having a meltdown here, throwing a temper tantrum. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Okay, there we go. Back to mommy's house they go. December, we have here, this person could be a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. Their birthday is in December. And they're trying to trap him with a baby, but he does not want to smash, okay? He doesn't want to smash. He doesn't want to have any type of sexual relations with the karmic. And that's not good because, she has a plan here. And her master plan is to trap him with a baby. So with this card, back to mommy's house they go. It's just given like she could have been staying with this guy with divine masculine, and she was trying to trap him. Okay, that was the plan. For some of y'all, I could be talking to you directly, divine masculine or divine feminine. Apply this how it resonates for you. But they could have been staying with you, or they was living with you. Y'all had a place together and everything, and now they got to go back to their mom's house. Maybe you going back to your mom's house, to redo your life again without them. Okay, this could be already something that already happened, and now they're trying to come back and trap you with a baby, and you don't want to smash. You don't want to smash. You don't want to be with them. Okay, all right. So let's pull some other cards. All right, Spirit, talk to me about this karmic throwing a temper tantrum. What can we get with that? Okay, we have here judgment, and it's in the reverse, and we got curse. So it's looking like you see how that judgment is like pointing, like I feel like the karmic was trying to like, send some type of curse towards somebody, and that shit ain't working. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a routine. It's a ritual when it comes to this shit right here. So they was doing a ritual over and over on a routine basis, and it ain't working. You cannot make this up. Five of Wands reverse. All right. They wanted to, this is competition. They wanted to compete for this masculine. So they could have been trying to curse divine feminine. Let me see. Was they trying to curse divine feminine, or this is the voodoo that they're trying to put on divine masculine to keep him stuck? We have natural disaster and the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is trying to invest into something, trying to grow something, being patient. All right. So natural disaster to an investment. And look, trying to grow something, trying to invest. So invest into yourself. Bottom of the deck, we got stubbornness. Okay, so this is her trying to curse divine masculine. Divine masculine is spending a lot of time with himself, focusing on himself, loving on himself as he should, because he needs to go through this healing process before he could get into alignment with divine feminine. All right, divine feminine is already healed. She's already, she's chilling. That's how this whole process goes. Divine feminine already did the work. Now she just got to, sit pretty and just chill and focus on herself, continue to focus on what she's been doing. And now he got to catch up. All right. So this is what's happening here. And with stubborn, it's like, this is her. This is the underlying energy. This is somebody who does not want to let go. Right here, a temper tantrum. Yes, confirmation. They're very stubborn. They be having temper tantrums. Like it's just very childish energy here. All right. So self-love, Seven of Pentacles. Yes, that's what this is. Okay. The Three of Pentacles, this is like building, he's building. He's trying to, again, invest into himself. He could have maybe a business. This could even be work with the Three of Pentacles. Like he's just focusing on work. He's focusing on everything but her. All right, as he should. And that's why she's having a temper tantrum right now. Okay, what can we get with this back to mommy's house? Well, damn. Look at that. Realistic. Yo, the way that that card just flew out, that was symbolic. It's like, bitch, get the fuck out. Yo, that is crazy. Oh my God. Look, real estate in the reverse. Like, get out of my house. Get out of my... Look, it's a house. Get out of my house. Okay. This is also... You see how she's holding the keys? All right. If they was planning, you know, to buy a house together and do all of that, he's not doing that with her no more. He sent her right back again. Pew! Now, the card that came out is the Six of Wands. So this is like public recognition. So I want to see what was exposed. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have the Star card reverse. So he's not moving in with her. He's not buying a house or none of that shit with this karmic, because something got exposed, and it's causing him, with the Star card in the reverse, it's causing him to feel like there's no hope here. Like, this is not something that I could fix. He doesn't have any faith, as he should, because this is not a divine union. You're not supposed to be with this person forever. So honor your boundaries and trust those feelings that you have. Trust your intuition, because you're not meant to be with this person, okay? All right, so clarify this Six of Wands, Holy Spirit. What was the recognition? What did he recognize? What did Divine Masculine see that, like, turned him off, awakened him, and he don't want to do this no more with her? What did he see? What was recognized? Okay, what was recognized? Ace of Swords reverse. She's a liar. And the World card reverse. What? Listen, she lied about a situation that she told him that she closed out the cycle, but in reality, she didn't close out the cycle. All right, because the World card in the reverse is a completion of a cycle. Ace of Swords is a lie. Bottom of the deck. Reservation? Yo, and then the Hierophant is like marriage. So listen, putting this together. She told him that she finished something with somebody, that she cut him off. But she was really holding him on deck with reservation. She was keeping him on deck. It says here, desire, worth. Okay, so yeah, she was still desiring this person. She had him on deck. Just in case this didn't work out, she always wanted to keep fucking around with this guy to see if maybe they was going to end up in a relationship. All right? It's somebody from her past that she told him that she moved on, but she didn't. All right? Seven of Cups, this is illusions. All right, see all the smoke around everything? She put up a lot of illusions, all right? A lot of lies regarding this person that she told him that she stopped dealing with. Let me get more tea. Let's see what we get with that. Tell us more, Holy Spirit, about back to mommy's house. What did he recognize? We see here she lied. She lied about a dude that she told him that she cut off. Let me get more tea with that. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Yo, he found out she was lying, cheating, scheming, everything. Seven of Swords, that's cheating. That's lying. That's scheming, scamming, being strategic. Okay? Look how she's wearing the mask, right? Like, wearing a mask, being fake. All right? Ace of Wands. This, usually the Ace of Wands in the tarot, in the original tarot deck, the wand looks like a big old schlong. Okay, it looks like a ding-a-ling. Okay, so this is what that is. Ace of Wands is it's like a passionate new beginning. It could be that they got it popping as well. All right, because it's like a passion, and then it's like a ding-a-ling. All right, so this reminded me of New York City. All right, the city, but then this is reminding me of Florida. So Florida could be significant. I know, palm trees could be also like California. What's the other one? Arizona? Is it Arizona? Anyways, this just reminded me instantly of Florida. Okay, and then this reminded me with the background of New York. So those two locations could be significant. All right, so look, in the group chat, he found out what she was doing. He must have gotten a hold of her phone. Again, recognition. That's what he recognized, that she was cheating, that she was for the streets, that she was dealing with somebody else. Look how this guy right here, Page of Swords. This is looking into something, all right? Page of Swords is information. Look what he's doing, reading. This person here is reading something. Look at the light bulbs. The birds are messengers. Wait, hold on. Let me fix my phone real quick. Okay. So look, y'all, there's a lot coming from this one image. Birds are messengers. He was reading messages between them in the group chat. Information. He was gaining a lot of information with the light bulbs, okay? A lot of information with this karmic. All right, we got the magician in the reverse. So the magician in the reverse is manipulation. This is manifestation. In the reverse is manipulation. So he found out about all this type of manipulation that she was doing. My goodness. All right. Bottom of the deck, we got the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is someone who is enlightened. Okay. Swords is about, again, communication, information. All right. So he found out a lot through this group chat. Okay. I mentioned that the other day. It was I guess it was a download because I talked about it, and look, it's coming out now. It was something with it was a guy, I think it was on YouTube, that he was saying, when you go through your girl's phone, make sure you go into the group chat, you know, and make sure you go into the conversations with the friends. That's where the tea is at, you know. So look, somebody, maybe, you know, they heard me when I said that and they looked into it. Hey, shout out to you if you're watching. All right. But maybe, you know, that's just what God led him to do. And it's good that he did that, because now he knows the truth, and he sent her back to her mom's house. Okay. She's not living with him. He's not moving in with her, starting no new beginning. None of that shit. It's over for that. All right. You're getting so much attention right now. All eyes on you. 9 of Wands. Wow. 9 of Wands is all eyes on you. People watching you. Watching you from social media, you know, fake pages and shit like that. Look, we got Divine Masculine watching you. So this is for Divine Feminine. Okay, so we got here something about a child. It could be that maybe they're childish. Let's see. Tell me more about you're getting so much attention right now and this child. The Moon card and the Hanged Man. So look, the Moon card is secrets, illusions. The Hanged Man is somebody being stuck right now in a situation because of some type of illusions and secrets regarding a child. But this is connecting. Oh my God, we got love child. Oh my God. But this is connecting to you getting attention. All eyes on you. So you know what this is telling me? You could be doing readings like me, all right? And you are exposing the wicked. You're doing what I'm doing. You are talking about this. Now, if you don't do readings, if this is not what you're doing, you are reposting me, or you are reposting another reader that is exposing this, that is picking up on this situation as well, because this is collective energy. Anybody could just tap into collective energy because we're all part of the collective. So any reader could just, you know, like going into a bowl. Let's see what's going on with the collective today. So they're picking up on this energy. This energy is happening collectively, where there's a bunch of karmics right now that are trying to hold on for dear life to a divine masculine. All right. And it's because the divine masculines collectively are a group of souls right now that are going through the same thing, going through this ascension. So that's why other readers are picking up on this. That's why I'm always picking up on this, because that's what's already there in the collective energy. I don't know how else to explain it, but it's there. Okay. And that's what they're picking up on. And all eyes are on you because they see that you're posting the video. And if you are a reader, they're looking at your content and they're like, oh my God, like this bitch is blowing me up. She's exposing what's going on with this child not being his, and these illusions, and the child actually being a love child, and all types of shit. Like, they're getting exposed. So all eyes are on you right now because you are speaking the truth about everything that is going on. Tell me more about this. Yeah, look, I'm telling you, you are in your divinity, okay? You are a divine reader. If you are a reader, okay, like me, we are not karmic readers. We are divine, baby, okay? Source, the Most High God gives us these messages. 1992 could be significant. And look, in their head, you got them in their head like, damn, how do they know this? And look, didn't I say 9 of Wands? And this is another 9 of Wands. It's another 9 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands is someone that I said they could be stalking you from social media pages. They're watching you. They're paranoid, looking over their shoulder, paranoid. Like, oh, did you see that reading that this person posted? Did you see like a crackhead? Look, I'm going back and forth right now. Like, did you see the reading? Oh, you didn't see the reading, right? Because there's some tea in there. You know, I don't want to get exposed. You know, like, I'm getting that energy of like a fucking crackhead or something. I don't know if she be popping perks or some shit. Just giving like some type of jittery energy, paranoid energy. That's funny. All right. So they're in their head. They're constantly watching what you're posting because they know that they're getting exposed and they don't like it. Okay. So let's see what else. What else can we get, Holy Spirit? So now if this child is not theirs, like we see here that is not, this is why they're trying to trap him with a baby now, because now they want to seal the deal for sure and actually get a baby from this person to trap them. All right, but that's not going to work. And look, didn't I say somebody has an addiction? Like, yo, you cannot make this up. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting like a jittery energy. Like somebody, like, you know, they're on edge. Like, oh shit, I wonder what they're going to post today. You know, are they going to expose me? Are they going to say this? Are they going to say that? Like, that's what I'm getting here. Like somebody's really like pressed right now. Let me move this a little bit over. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. And shout out to y'all who I was reposting my content. Thank you. Okay. Keep reposting it because the karmics is seeing it anyway. So yeah, bitch, hold that. All right. So look. Oh my God. Shout out to Divine Masculine. Didn't I talk about this the other day that he needs to be celibate? He needs to practice semen retention. All right. Don't be masturbating because the karmic is trying to tap into your energy like that. And don't look right now, a butterfly, an orange butterfly just passed by my window. Butterflies symbolize, oh my God, orange is also the sacral chakra. Yo, that is crazy. Oh my goodness. I'm tweaking right now. Sacral chakra is orange. Okay. It's orange, right? Is it orange? One of them is red and one of them is orange. I believe the sacral is orange. And that's confirmation. No, because the root is the one that's red. Okay, so confirmation, yes. So the sacral chakra is what I was just talking about. That I said this in I think it was yesterday or the day before that. To stop masturbating because they're trying to tap into your sacral chakra and siphon from that. They want to attach some type of lustful sex demon onto you. They want you to keep jerking off. If you watch porn, you're not supposed to be watching that. Like I told y'all gotta stop. I'm not just preaching, you know, I'm not preaching. I'm for real. Like we're really not supposed to be watching porn. We're not supposed to be masturbating. Not supposed to be doing none of that. Right now, you gotta hold all that energy in. Hold all that energy in. Semen retention. Look it up if you don't know about it. All right. But this is going to help with the healing process. And it's going to help with cutting this fucking soul tie that this karmic keeps trying to attach to you. All right. Like this is going to help you a lot. All right. And I know. Okay. It's not only for the males. Okay. Females, we do the same shit. All right. Celibacy. We need to be like that right now, especially with the devil working hard to try to throw us off and throw us off of our path. That's how the devil is going to throw you off, by sending you a sexy demon and tempting you. And then you get caught up and you get caught slipping. And now you back in the same bullshit again. We cannot do this no more. It's time to level up. Okay. So stop jerking off and don't be fucking nobody. Simple as that. All right. You have to practice self-control. I feel like I'm speaking to somebody like you gonna get a whooping. You better stop that shit. All right. So look, we have here, they want to marry you, Divine Feminine. Okay. Divine Feminine. This is what Divine Masculine wants. Let me make sure. Can I see from here if I put it here? Yes. Okay. All right. So that's what this guy wants. He wants to marry Divine Feminine. Let's see what we could get with that. Can we get something what they want to marry you? Okay, let's see what we got here. Look, snooping through their phone. I'm telling you. What is behind that? The moon card. Okay, moon card is illusions. Lies. Money hungry. You see? So this money hungry hoe was lying about shit. He was snooping through the phone, which is what I got. He found out. So now, again, he recognized. Look, he recognized what she's about. He recognized that this is a karmic cycle that he does not want to go through anymore. Round and round. He has gone through this more than once. He's like, you know what? I realized the lesson now. Like, I learned the lesson. So now he realized that this is what he wants. He wants to be with Divine Feminine. Look, healer. Okay, he wants to heal. He wants to do better. And it says here, I know that you did spell work to make us fight. Carmisha, shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody doing no damn spell work. This is God right here. This is God's plan, okay? If y'all are fighting, it's because y'all not meant to be together, and you don't seem to understand that. Like, you keep trying to force this shit, you know? So, yeah, if you like this deck, this is my Karmic Confessions Part 2. Click the link in my bio to get this deck, okay? So, this is coming on with this energy of him wanting to marry you, okay? Like, he looked through the phone, he found what he needed to find when it comes to Carmisha, and now he's like, you know what, this is not a divine feminine. I was meant to be with divine feminine this whole time. That's who I'm supposed to be with. I want to marry her, okay? And that's it. He needed to go through that to realize, you know, like, he needed to go through that experience. He learned from it, and he's moving on. That's it. Let's see what else. Bottom of the deck, we have here swagger jacker copycat. So that's also something that he saw in her too. That he's like, wait, you want to be like divine feminine. You're trying to copy her. I might as well just go get the real deal. I don't like you. What I like is what you're copying. And you're copying someone else. So yeah, I need to be with my divine feminine. Oh my goodness. All right. Let me pull from another deck. What can we get from here, Holy Spirit? I need tea from here. Yo, didn't I say that they was paranoid? Oh my God, yes. They're paranoid. That Nine of Wands, that's them being paranoid, looking over their shoulder. Did you see the videos? Did you see the tea? Because the tea is real. Like, whatever she's talking about is real. She's exposing me. All right. And look, I'm telling you, they're not grounded. They're not grounded. They're paranoid. They're off. They have addictions. They're all out of balance, lost in the sauce. And the snake, and there's a snake on top of that, okay? But this, the Chinese year of the snake could be significant. Somebody could be born in one of these years, or something significant happens in one of these years, okay? All right. So let me go ahead now and pull some names. All right. If you see your name here, this is giving you confirmation that there's a message here for you. If you see the karmic's name, this is your confirmation they are involved. If you do not see any name, that's okay. You take what resonates from the message and you leave what doesn't. This is just another layer of confirmation for somebody. All right, Holy Spirit, who's involved? Okay. Jamar, Rashad, Oscar, Kayla, Tina, Jake, Williams, Marie, Morgan, Anna, Felice, Lala, John, Moore, and Brooks. Marianne, Sanam, Rachel, Jeremy, Shannon, Charles, Jeremiah, Manuela, Derek, Frederick, Kaufman, Abner, Camila, Regan, Peralta, Chrissy, Peña, Angeline, Kelly, Brooke, West, Bradshaw, and Chandler. Dante, Teddy, Seraida, Veronica, Adam, Fuentes, Irene, Mikey, Toe, Kelly, Sarita, Saishay, and Shannon. One more. Titus, Ivory, Benny, Ada, Atrayu, Hiller, Sullivan, Ortiz, McDaniel, Jocelyn, Phoenix, Bronson, Edwards, Juliana, Darlene, Regina, Bonnie, Estremara, Dean, Antonia, Guzman, Sanders, Cancel, and Adrian. Simpson, Nevaeh, Simpson. That's funny. I forgot what I was watching this morning. It was saying there was something on YouTube about, it was commentary and people commenting on something. I kind of remember what it is now, what the post was, but it was saying Simpson. That's why I got my attention, because they were saying that the person was a simp. So they made it like this. They put simp son. He's a simp son. You get it? So that's confirmation, because that's not a coincidence. A matter of fact, we picked up on that energy. I think it was yesterday, that the karmic thought that divine masculine was a simp, and he's not a simp. She thought that he was a simp because he keeps forgiving her. He's divine, so he has a big heart, and he kept on forgiving her and kept going back to her and all this shit. But she looked at it like he was a simp, like he was someone that she could manipulate easily, and now she's getting a reality check. Okay, so yeah, Simpson is definitely confirmation. All right, so we have here Nevaeh, Sherry. Oh, Nevaeh is also confirmation. If anybody's been keeping up with the circus right now with Blueface and Nevaeh, listen, allegedly, all right. Well, we saw it on camera, but you know, we saw her. I'm saying allegedly because she says that she's not doing love spells on Blueface, but she is. You know, I try not to tap into those energies or whatever, but she is. I know she is. And she does like, you know, like sweetening spells on him and shit like that. Love spells, you know, to bind him to her and shit like that. And you could see it on his live show, and there's clips of it too, where she's doing spells on whatever. She's at her altar saying that she's trying to heal and a whole bunch of other bullshit, but we know what she's doing. And she's also initiated into Ifa, into Santeria. And like I told y'all personally, the Cuban side of my family, all of them, they do that shit. All right. And it's not, I know that there's people that, you know, they practice that as their religion and it's not bad, but there's people that are within the religion that use it for evil. And I know, because that's what my own family is trying to do, destiny swaps on me, trying to siphon my energy, trying to do all types of shit. And they are in Ifa, into Santeria. So yes, they do that. Okay. Because a lot of people that are in it, they think that that's not possible. And it is possible. There's groups, within the covens that do that. So Nevaeh, allegedly, that's what reminded me of that. So that could be confirmation that there's a karmic that she could be into Ifa, she could be in Santeria, or she does something where she works with the Orishas, or she has an altar and she's doing some type of sweetening spells to sweeten him up, to make him want to be with her, you know, to try to bind them together and shit like that. So that is a lot of confirmation. All right. So Sherry. Oh, more confirmation also. The baby that Nevaeh has, allegedly, it is not Blueface baby. Okay. And I agree. I don't believe it's his either. All right. And that's confirmation again with the karmic, you know. I've been reposting that on Instagram. If y'all been watching it, I've been reposting little clips and shit like that because I feel like I'm picking up on their energy without really trying to. But like I said, it's the collective energy that we're picking up on as readers. And these people are part of the collective. You know, like, unfortunately, she's a Carmisha, Nevaeh. And Blueface, he's exactly what a Carmelo is. That is a great example of a Carmelo, okay? So a Carmelo is a karmic masculine if you're new here, okay? And Carmisha is a karmic feminine, all right? So, yeah. So, just a lot of confirmation that I'm getting right now. Like, something about the baby not being his, all right? Divine masculine, that baby's not yours. Get a DNA test. They also took a DNA test on camera. So, we're going to see the results of that. But it's not his child. All right. So now with this right here, Sherry, De Leon, Howell, Myers, Hoffman, L, Cooper, Becker, Miller, Tony, Jerica, and Angela. Definitely got some downloads right there. All right. Let me pull now some signs. All right, Holy Spirit, what signs are significant here? If you see your sign, there's a message here for you. You see the karmic sign. We already got here a Capricorn or Sagittarius. They're involved. Okay, we have here a Cancer. And if you don't see any signs, you know, just take what resonates from the message. All right, we have a Taurus. Look, Sagittarius twice. Double confirmation, Sagittarius. Triple, actually, because it came on here. Okay, we got double confirmation with Cancer. We got double confirmation with Capricorn. All right, let me get one more. And we got a Pisces here. Bottom of the deck, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So again, a lot of Capricorn energy is coming out. Double confirmation, Taurus. All right, double Cancer, double Sagittarius. All right, y'all. Triple Sagittarius, because we thought 3 cards. All right, y'all. So that's what I got here. I hope I was able to bring clarity and confirmation to whoever needed to receive today's tea. Peace.